Visuals on the team, we want to continue to grow, so we are stronger together when we fly together.
We're stronger together when we fly together. You already know what time it is. Can you smell? We ain't there yet, but we gotta warm up because we're so close. 4 days away from training camp starting, and we got a lot to get into today. Let's do it right here, right now. Flock up and flock off, not you. You stick around because it's about to go down. Woo! You already know, man. Man, let's get all the nets keeping out of the way, too. While we at it, let's please like and subscribe. If you about that fly, Eagles fly, drop a comment in the box. If you flying with the flock, let's fly. Do remember, join that Maniac Thing, know the gang. You hit that bell, you get a bang whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. And let's always keep the main thing, the main thing. I hope this video finds you in good vibes, good tides. If you're not there, I hope this helps you get there, because we about to go there. Oh, yeah, can you smell it, dogs? Oh, yeah, we gonna get into them dogs. They're dogs, all the dogs are here. Where my dogs? Yeah, man, I don't know, man. I'm just real hyped. We're 4 days away, man. And I just don't, what we going to throw in these flock pots, man? What we got for these flock pots today? We're going to throw a few things in the flock pot, chop it up, throw it on the table, and you consume it how you deem fit. We're going to get into, of course, we got to get into this. I know we're a few days removed from it, but we got to speak on it here in the flock. You know what I'm saying? Keely Ringo is signed to our Eagles. We got that. Oh, we got an addition. We got an addition to the O-line, just depth on depth. We had Death-Defying depth on defense last year. This O-line is about to have Death-Defying depth. What? It's about to get crazy. And let's get into a few of these camp battles, man. We got 4 days to go, and we're going to be getting into it for the next few weeks for everything. But, just a little bit about what we call, let's call it a prequel, if you will. So let's get right into it, y'all. Oh, yeah, and thanks for all the new subs out there, man. Thanks for looking out. Thanks for flocking up. And you know how we do, man. Just let's keep this flock chain going, because I'm going to be making these investments. You do the same. Let's go, y'all. What we got? Oh, yeah. Keely Ringo. First, right off the bat, Keely Ringo signs. The dogs are fully complete. All our dogs are signed up. Everybody's in here. We about to flock some things up. Oh, yeah, with these dogs, man. I can't wait. The Broad Street Bulldogs. Let's go, man. Everybody's in here. Just one thing that's just caught me off guard, if you will, when it comes to Keely Ringo. I'm hearing a lot of people talking about Keely Ringo becoming a safety. I'm like, this dude, man, from what I understand, he had measurables that were comparable to Darius Slay coming out. I mean, like I said, once again, if you didn't hear me a few weeks ago, we spoke a bit more in tune, a bit more in depth about how he relates, how he compares to Darius Slay. I just don't think he has the fluidity in his hips yet, but this is something that can be worked on, at least in my estimation. I'm no coach, but I feel like it's something that can be coached up, something that can be worked on. However, I've seen it on the dance floor quite a few times before. Something just, them hips, you ain't got them hips. Pause, relax. Speaking of hips, man, I heard somebody's with Jimmy Butler's with Shakira. Speaking of hips, okay, let's get out of here with that. So listen, check it out. So Keely Ringo, perhaps being a safety, and I've thought for all intents and purposes he would be a cornerback, at least give us some depth in that room. But then I'm thinking about it, I'm looking more into this, opening my eagle eye, and thinking about it. Listen, the safety room, and I've heard some people touch on it today, Rob Bellis and who's your boy D-Gun. They're speaking to how Terrell Edmonds just might not be that. Why would the Pittsburgh Steelers give somebody up? And I tried to explain this before, but I'm going to reiterate it again. There's how much money can you allocate to the safety position in this NFL, the way it is currently constituted? I just they already have the best safety in the league, one of them at least, and Minka Fitzpatrick, and they're giving him the bag. So now we're going to give another bag to another safety. That just doesn't happen in the NFL. So I think having Terrell Edmonds over here, coming from a Tomlin defense, cannot do anything but spell, maybe not greatness, but progress as far as what we're doing with our safety room after losing 2 safeties from last year's Super Bowl run. So to that extent, adding Keely Ringo over to that room, perhaps a Swiss Army knife similar to how Jay Mills used to be, perhaps could only bode well for us going in the future, going down the line. So, I mean, I guess I'm with it, but welcome to the Philadelphia Flocking Eagles, Keely Ringo. We always knew this was going to happen, but it's happened. It's set in stone. It's in pen. It's in writing. It's in permanent marker, whatever you want to call it. Keely Ringo's up in this year. And then we've got Dennis Kelly, an old tried and true Eagle throwback from the past, a throwback from way back. Not that far ago, 2015, I believe it was the last time he was here. Then he went around the league. I meant to look this up. I believe he had a Pro Bowl run with the Indianapolis Colts. Do believe he did make the Pro Bowl. So, I mean, this is just what. Was he under Howard Mudd? No, Stoutland was here for that because that came from the Kelly regime. And one of the greatest things that Chip Kelly ever gave us was Stoutland University. Let's go. So for all the elite, all the young, and I'll get into it because, I mean, when you think about it, a lot of the pieces that he got rid of, albeit we loved them, the LaShawn McCoys of the world, the Deshaun Jacksons, the Jeremy Macklins, the Michael Vicks, even the foes who we got back and got a Super Bowl. So, I mean, getting Dennis Kelly back might get us a Super Bowl, bro. It could be crazy. You know what I'm saying? But no, all that aside, without him getting rid of some of the things that he got rid of and us going through what we went through, we may not have that Super Bowl. I know it sounds crazy and blasphemous to speak ill upon our tried and true, some of the greatest Eagles of all time. But I mean, real is real, and I just had to put that out there real quick. However, Dennis Kelly, I see him on the depth chart. They have him as a backup to Lane Johnson. He's a tackle. But I do believe, unless I'm mixing him up with someone else, I believe during his stay here, he played along that O-line almost every spot. Maybe not. What's Dennis Kelly at that one point? No, because Kelsey never misses anything. Whatever the case may be, just imagine they bring him in and you throw him in there at that right guard position. It could just be nuts. When you look at the size that we have on that O-line, the shorter person on the line would be Kelsey at 6'3", 3-something. You got Dennis Kelly at 6'8", 6'5", Lane, 6'4", 6'6", Dickerson, 6'8", Mailata. Like, dude, us coming out of the locker room would be crazy, and it would just be intimidation straight coming out of the locker room with these guys. Not looking like just you got Trent Williams walking down the tunnels with the damn boombox on his shoulder, looking like they going to a damn Soul Train line. No, bro, we coming over here. We the whole damn train. Is you kidding me? Woo! Oh, man, it'd be crazy. Let me calm down. We're just so close, y'all. Please excuse me if my excitement turns you. I don't know what to tell you. This is just what I do. We're not even going to get into that. So check it out. We got this going on. Dennis Kelly, and then boom, let's go with what? We got 4 days left. Let's break it down for the next few days. Let's go with the offense, the depth chart, and what we believe these battles may be on this depth chart, at least as seen by this was updated 2 hours ago. Who did I get this from? Who I'm checking up over here? This is the Philly Voice. Let's check it out. Auto Jimmy Kemsky even. So boom, Jalen Hurts. I mean, I really do think Marcus Mariota could come out here and challenge Jalen Hurts for the number. Get the fuck out of here. Is you kidding me? No way, no how. Boom. And speaking of Marcus Mariota, I don't know if you guys were watching the quarterback. I just finished, I believe, episode 5. I'm halfway through 6. And Mariota, man, I mean, some of the juke moves this guy has are just ridiculous. Oh, yeah, happy Thursday, Hurston. What are we doing over here? You know Marcus Mariota used to wear one? Whatever the case may be. He ain't the one. But no, he's an excellent player. The dude is nice. Some of the cuts he makes last year, I was just looking like, dude, this dude is crazy. But one thing that left me, what's the word I'm looking for? Left a lot to be desired. One part of his aura, if you will, is the fact that I just don't see the energy from him and I know not all guys are like that, but even Eli, I know you guys may hate Eli Manning. I'm out here in New York, and when Giants, we Mint fans used to poo-poo your boy Eli Manning, I would say, dude, if the Eagles had this dude, all he did, well, I can't say all he did was win. He was a great pro. I feel it's disgusting talking highly of a damn wee man. But he was a good player. Sometimes you got to give credit where credit is due. Whatever the case may be, some leaders lead like that, like an Eli Manning. You didn't hear him too much, but you did see fire here and there, albeit he looked like a pouting little baby boy sometimes on the sideline. But he showed a bit of emotion. Mariota, man, he just seems very stoic, and if that's the way you lead, that's the way you lead. Albeit he's not only our backups for the Philadelphia Eagles are a very important component to our roster. So Mariota, he's got some things. He got some great tools. He's shifty. He knows how to move. Like I said, some of the cuts, you could tell he was playing for his life, man. If you haven't watched quarterback yet, give it a shot. It's kind of crazy. A lot of people were telling me about it prior to me seeing it, so they were boosting it up. So I won't say it's as great as they say it, because that's just how I am sometimes. I'm the constant contrarian. But I mean, It's a great watch. Let's leave it there. And maybe if I watch it again and keep watching it, maybe I'll see what people were seeing. But I mean, just people were really, really, really building stuff. And it's really because what? It's probably because there's so much damn Patrick Mahomes in this damn thing. It's kind of get this guy out of my face. He just gets on my nerve, but the dude is great. And maybe it's just I want to see more Jalen Hurts. Just have a quarterback with just next season, just Jalen Hurts. I mean, you're winning. You're winning. It'll probably get higher ratings than what this season did. You know what I mean? One quarterback, number one, him, H1M. Let's go. So on a Thursday Hurts day, then we got to bring it to your boy Jalen Hurts. Like he owns this locker room. He's our captain. He's the head of this team. He's H1M. He's this, that, the third, and all of that. Everything. Like Jalen Hurts is that dude. And, we don't see any real battles over there with that. And then they have, who's in there? Tanner McKee and Ian Book. Basically, I don't know, maybe camp bodies. Ian Book, practice squad. No, that would probably be Tanner McKee. Although there's something going around that they're going to have. No, I think it's been solidified. 3 quarterbacks. No, that's for the playoffs. 3 quarterbacks addressed for the playoffs. And then you keep one. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to go on with that. And then the depth chart as far as running back goes. The real battle is who you think is going to get the mother load. The mother load? Really? The lion's share of snaps as far as running back goes. And I believe it was, who was it? D-Gun brought up a good point. He's thinking perhaps Rashad Penny, being that he's more of the battering ram. And, you might use DeAndre Swift third down, switch it up, mix it up a little bit. I just can't see anybody really, really being the bell cow. Kenny Gainwell, I mean, there's so many things they could do. Not to mention, when you think about it, I think Boston Scott is the highest paid running back in this room right now because we gave him $2 million. So, I mean, they could really have these guys well rested. Just a great stable to have. Just a great problem to have. 4 backs like that of that ilk in your running back room and your running back stable, man. This could spell nothing but greatness for us. It could only bode well for us going ahead. And then there's also Trey Sermon and Kennedy Brooks in that locker room. Kennedy Brooks, we haven't really gotten to see much of him. Trey Sermon, for all intents and purposes, Nick Sirianni seems to love this guy. I don't know if he's just trying to boost his trade value. Maybe perhaps work him out for a trade. And we'll get later, maybe a few days down the line. I don't know. Maybe we'll get into trades on the 4th day. Whatever the case may be. Just a great problem to have when you have the amount of running backs that we have in this room, man. It could just be crazy. Let's get into wide receiver. We got A.J. Brown. Behind A.J. Brown, they have Tyree Cleveland, Joseph Nott, all right? And that guy, he could be the surprise because we're probably going to see a whole lot of that guy in the preseason games. He could come, but we don't know that's A.J. Brown's spot. We're pretty much solidified. It's almost an exercise in futility going into camp battles. It's really, the battles are really who are the backups? Because we know it's A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Kez Watkins, Dallas Goedert. Those are the receivers. That's receiving role. Dallas Goedert's a tight end. But, I mean, and dude, I just think this dude, man, if Jalen, I just see them ripping the tape off, taking a bit, taking the shrink wrap, just letting Jalen Hurts loose this season. If what he did in the Super Bowl isn't a symbol to that coaching staff that, we can trust this man with anything. And Nick Sirianni said as much when he got his contract that, listen, you don't give somebody more money to have them do less. And just early in Jalen Hurts' career, prior to him being consistent, when they was just letting him lose, Doug Peterson, I believe he had a 350-yard passing game against the Cardinals within his first 3 games. Then early in Nick Sirianni's regime, albeit they were losses, he threw for some crazy amounts of yardage. It's just the consistency wasn't there. The accuracy wasn't quite there yet. But, I mean, right now, we could just rip the tape off and let this dude loose. And I said it last season. I'll say it again. I'm crazy. I don't care. I look at the world through eagle color glasses. Jalen Hurts could pass for damn near 5,000. And I know it's a rarity in our organization, in our fandom, in our team's history to have even a 4,000-yard pass. And I'm over here talking about 5,000 yards. But I swear, we take the tape off and let this guy loose, man. Take the safety off. This dude could shoot up the league crazy. It could get stupid. Because we're talking about DeAndre Swift, A.J. Brown. The only thing that I think can hinder him from getting above 4,000, or even coming close to 5,000, would be just us blowing teams out, having them running out. But when you look at the schedule we have, I mean, I don't think it's going to be like last season when these games are over at halftime, third quarter, with damn near sitting guys out in the fourth. things could get really crazy. Not to mention when it comes to this protection right here, when we're looking at the rest of the offense, we're going to break down the line. You got Jordan DeMalata, Landon Dickerson, Jason Kelsey. They have Cam Jurgens, I guess you could say penciled in right there, and Lane Johnson. It's just stupid. And now we're building up this depth by acquiring Dennis Kelly. You know, because who was having a few problems last season when they had to step in for Lane Johnson? Was that Driscoll? I believe Driscoll was having a few issues. You know, I mean, issues as far as you could call them when it comes to us, because I mean, any other team, Jack Driscoll would probably be starting. You've got, you know, the battle's gonna be Cam Jurgens, Tyler Steen. You got Suapeta, all kinds of guys. They actually have Tyree Robinson backing up Cam Jurgens as far as they have their depth chart going here, man. But I mean, pretty much we're set on offense. And so next time we get up in here, we're going to get into the defensive side of the ball. Just wanted to hop in real quick today. Hop in for my therapy on a dope Thursday, Hurts day. It's a beautiful time. And you can tell I'm sweating bullets over here because the maniac needs a mic and some headphones. Because we got to turn off the AC when we on this thing because I don't want y'all got to hear everything I'm saying. Even though I'm no louder than a mofo. I'm louder than a motherflocker. But, you know, this is what we do over here, you know. Just having fun with it. And then what we got behind the tight ends, we got Jack Stoll, Calcaterra, Dan Arnold. The tight end room is looking crazy. Where are we cutting anybody, dude? Like, this is oh man, that's the one thing I hate about training camp and the preseason, you know, when it comes down to these cuts, man, because you just see names on top of names and you see potential all across this board. You know, we're going to have to deal with thinking of cutting guys like Devin Allen, Greg Ward. I know you guys out there do not want to let Devin Allen go. Everybody's crazy about this guy. We haven't seen him. He had an amazing catch in the preseason last season. Other than that, we didn't see much of him. And all we can do is trust our coaches. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I was quite impressed with Brent Covey, how far he came during the season. You know, what he was doing early in the season left a lot to be desired, but he came on strong. He's 11th in the league in returns, and this is as a rookie. So, you know, there are 32, not to mention teams backups and other guys that had run last season, not just the start returners. And he was number 11 in the league as a rookie. I think that's a big deal. I think it's something that guys are glossing over way too easily when it comes to Brent Covey. Can you tell? I'm a big Brent Covey guy. You know what I mean? I'm here for the Mormon Missile. So, you know, you've got that. Charleston Rambo, like just names all over the place, dude. What are we going to do with what and when are we going to do it? Camp will only tell, but you know it's the countdown. We only 4 days away and we going to get into more as the days go on. Let's go. I can't wait, y'all. But you know how we like to do around this time, about this time, at this time. Till the next time, make it your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. You already know what the question is. Well, one of the questions that's going over our head crazy. When are they coming out with these Kelly Green jerseys? And I saw some of these Falcons. They were showing it on Sports Take with Kelly, Rob Ellis, and D-Gun. You forgot, how I can name my Genko Balboa. Listen, they showed some of these Falcons helmet proposals, I guess, because there were like 20 helmets up there. Like, I guess they haven't decided what they're going to do yet. I mean, shoot, we don't even know what we're doing with our Kelly Greens. Could you imagine if we brought back that white with the green? I highly doubt it. It'll probably be this dude over here. I know we didn't win much with that help, man, but it's just something that's nostalgia. I love that. People talking crazy about this Kelly. Like, I don't see how you don't love him. Mama Maniac I heard D-Gun talking about it, but he's not even an Eagles fan, so I don't mind him. But Mama Maniac is a tried and true. Like, how do you not like the Kelly Green? But you know what? People go with what you want, and you can't knock them for that, right? However, let's get to it. When are they coming out with these Kelly Green jerseys? And the main question is, what you gonna do? It's almost time for it. What you gonna do when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild on you? Let's go. Play my music, Kingster. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm so excited. Only 4 days left. Let's go.
E-A-G-L-E-S.